They say winning only matters in March, and if you're St. Cloud State men's hockey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Back in the 1990s, 7 young adults made Melrose Place their own on network television. On Saturday, the Dutchmen from Melrose High School made the Target Center their place. The athletics department at St. Cloud State University has been around for a while, and never have they taken home a team national championship. That's until now. In less than 24 hours, seniors like Taylor Berger and Jeff Bias will make the journey from the locker room to the field of Husky Stadium for the very last time. Can the March magic continue? A new chapter will definitely be written in this Cinderella story. From the Target Center, Ted Leroux, UTVS Sports. What a game. Knocking off number 3 Northern State. What did you do in the first half to the second half to be able to turn it around?
We have to play more intense.
Guys, big game from her, big game from the Huskies. Everybody's happy with the win over the 3rd-ranked Northern State Wolves. Here's the news flash. LA Dodgers pitcher Clayton Kershaw is pretty good. Apparently, the Milwaukee Brewers didn't get that memo tonight. Kind of a part of St. Cloud State women's hockey history. First ever and only walk-on, correct?
Yep.
In St. Cloud State. What does that mean to you? And now we're joined on set with the team. Great to have you guys here. Head coach Amanda Monkman right now. Coach, what has this experience meant to you, the community, and all your players? The crew looking to extend their lead in the 6th when Carlos Gomez sends his 19th homer of the season halfway to the Pacific Ocean. Brewers looking good out west right now. They lead 3-1 in the 8th. Rolling out, pumps once, twice, the 3rd time's the charm as he finds Randall Cobb in the back of the end zone. Packers up 7-0. Rogers in the offense looking good as he finds the man with the new deal. Jordy Nelson, Cloquet leads. Apollo keeping it close. Jack Atkinson, 2 of his 13. Right here as he powers it up. Cloquet up 3. Final minute. Atkinson out to Cole Johnson. Knocks it down. We're going to overtime. First period, Molly Illikainen with a triple deke. Gordon Bombay would be proud. Huskies up 1-0. SCSU on the power play. Snipers will snipe. Lauren Hespedide, she snipes to give the Huskies an early 2-0 lead. As a parent, letting go of your child for even a day is difficult. But when you're overseas serving your country, it's all you think about.
Ryan's the kind of guy that gives the ultimate sacrifice and is over in Kuwait for such a long time.
This is going to be something special for them, to show them our respect and thankfulness for what they're doing.
It was a no-brainer to do something for him.
Sergeant Ryan Pruz serves the 34th Combat Aviation Brigade, and after a deployment extension, Ryan couldn't make it back for his daughter Sarah's last year of youth hockey.
Ryan had told the team that he wasn't going to be back until the end of the season. We parents wanted to do something to make sure that Sarah knew that we were thinking about her, her family, and Ryan. The bond on the ice between father and daughter is what makes this time even more difficult for Sarah, but the memories are always there in her head.
I liked going across the street to the rink, skating with him, and learning how to play hockey. He helped me learn how to skate and how to do everything pretty much out on ice.
From the ice to the bench, the outpouring of support is felt on all levels when they don the 34s.
I know when we surprised Sarah, I got a little well done. I wore the jersey on the bench and I just couldn't stop beaming with pride.
We know she's going through a lot right now, and just like to show a token of our appreciation for all he does.
He's a big hunter, loves his kids.
It's stories and times like this that gain our appreciation for the ones we love.
Well, he's always there. I mean, he's just very supportive.
Because everything could change in a blink of an eye. If you're a small college football fan from Minnesota, you probably know who this is. Ignatius O'Shaughnessy's story starts in 1901 at St. John's. O'Shaughnessy, a star running back, played in the first ever Johnny-Tommy game, in which his 76 yards propelled the Johnnies to a 16-0 victory. But one season is all we would see Ignatius in the red and white of the Johnnies. It was in these woods 112 years ago that Ignatius O'Shaughnessy created a rivalry that would stand the test of time. How did he do it? Simply by skipping out on prayer and having some beers with some buddies. Fast forward to January 1902. O'Shaughnessy and some friends skip a required prayer session and instead decide to take a keg of beer out to the woods to have a little fun. When they came back, they'd be caught red-handed. After Ignatius O'Shaughnessy was expelled from St. John's University the following day, he made a trip on the train down to St. Paul, but he didn't quite make it to downtown. He finally descended upon St. Thomas.
Left, went on to St. Thomas, had great businesses and was very successful and gave money back, and now the stadium at St. Thomas is named after him. It's O'Shaughnessy Stadium.
But this rivalry goes deeper than Ignatius O'Shaughnessy. There's been great games, great performances, but most of all, great traditions.
Go back to 2003 because it was a game the year we won their national championship. It was the last game of the year. They played us really tough. We had to come back in the last couple minutes and score 10 points to beat them, and we did.
I say, what makes it so special is it's just the greatest spectacle in Division III athletics. Johnnies want to beat Tommies, and Tommies want to beat Johnnies.
The battle for the Holy Grail was forever changed right here over a century ago. But if St. John's or St. Thomas, whoever wins, is anything like their predecessor, Ignatius O'Shaughnessy, they won't be drinking wine out of that chalice on Saturday night. From Collegeville, Minnesota, reporting for UTVS Sports, I'm Ted Leroux.